Hey guys, Rafe here from Evolve and Play. Today I want to introduce you to a specific type of movement in trees and a specific type of movement environment. So this is Golden Gardens here in Seattle, and this is my favorite place in Seattle to work on what I call tree bridging. So within trees we can talk about the trunk of the tree, we can talk about the canopy of the tree and the transition between them. Now some trunks are big and we can climb like rock climbing. But some trunks are relatively small, and here we start using what I call pole climbing techniques. So wrapping our arms behind them and being able to scale up them. You may notice similarities between the way that people move here and something like Chinese pole or even pole dancing. Those essentially develop from our capacity to move in this way. As human beings evolved from small quadrupedal animals that were terrestrial to moving in the trees, this is one of the first capacities that we developed. What's called in primate locomotion terms clinging and leaping, or clinging and bridging, which is what we see in small prosimians like tarsiers and lorises. So basically, once we get into this position, we can move up into the tree, obviously, and that's what we would call a clinging climb. We can also move from tree to tree, either by bridging across or by leaping across. So clinging and leaping and clinging and bridging. These are really important movement capacities. So when you're doing this, there's a few things you need to pay attention to. One is developing precision with your feet, right? So if I'm jumping into this, there's a few different ways that I can kind of place my feet. So as I enter into it, I can have my feet kind of straight underneath me as if I was standing on them. In this case, I have a nice feature for my foot so I can stand up nice and high, but the higher my center of mass gets relative to my foot, the easier it is to slip. So when we're clinging to a tree, we want our feet to be relatively near to our hips. And if we look at animals that are really good at that, we'll see that they have that structure, that ability to get their feet coming straight out from the hips and grab on. So we have that focus. Now within foot position, we can have our feet turned in like this. We can turn them out and grab, and now we can use the strength of our groin to pull us into the branch, and we can be cross-stepped like this. So those are some of the positions that we're going to play with in clinging and leaping, clinging and bridging. So next, from this position, we need to figure out a way to reach with a foot. Now this is obviously mobility limited, but the cool thing is, if you think about it, this is why we have this mobility. This is the natural way to start stimulating this mobility. So from here, I have to twist around, turn my body in, and grab. Before we start trying to jump from the cling position to a different cling position, we should just work on jumping in and landing, and doing so in all the different ways that we can land. So I have this jump, I have the same jump, the other foot in front. I have this jump, and I have these jumps. We should also work on being able to cling from one hand, both hands on each side, depending on the way that we're oriented with this trunk. So that's an introduction to clinging